mic check, 1, 2, 3. Hello and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Alex Espinosa, Bert Ruiz as my camera operator. Thank you for joining us in the final District 36A matchup between the McAllen Memorial Mustangs and the Rowe Warriors. Here on Rio Sports Live, you have friends who want to watch the game but can't make it to the game. They can find us on YouTube, Facebook, and Roku. All you have to do is search up Rio Sports Live. The 29 and 8 Mustangs will be playing up against the 20 and 18 Rowe Warriors. Coach Doffing of the Mustangs, leading her first season as the head coach for the McAllen Mustangs, hopes to get the win number 30 on the season to conclude the regular season. Meanwhile, Coach Canales, entering what is her 11th year as the head coach of the Rowe Warriors, hopes to get win number 21 on the season and find a way to create an upset in district, as McAllen Mustangs and the McAllen Bulldogs are both tied in district in terms of who will be district champion, as both teams only have one loss and are hoping to find a way to not share a district title. The McAllen Mustangs currently 14 and 1 in district, their one loss coming off against the McAllen Bulldogs. Meanwhile, the McAllen Bulldogs 12 and 1, their only loss coming off against the McAllen Memorial Mustangs. With that, they're both tied in district with one loss, and a tiebreaker would only happen if they were to lose in this final game of the regular season. In that case, the McAllen Memorial Mustangs have to win against the Warriors, and the McAllen Bulldogs would have to lose this week against PSGA North if the McAllen Mustangs want to take district. On the opposite end, the McAllen Bulldogs would have to beat the PSGA North Raiders, and then the Rowe Warriors would have to defeat the McAllen Memorial Mustangs in order for Mac High to take the sole control of District 36A. So in a way, not only are the Warriors playing for pride, but it would be great if they can create some upset here in the district, as both teams have some very hard and very heavy hitters. People including on the McAllen Memorial side, Demi Banks, who had one of the biggest scoring kills in her season, especially against the Mission Eagles, a game in which she was Rio Sports Live player of the game. However, on the Warrior side, players such as Brian Morales, Ana Onrubia, who a junior, has had a terrific season as the hitter for the McAllen Rowe Warriors. We'll be right back after a quick presentation of the national anthem here on Rio Sports Live. And a beautiful presentation of the national anthem by a student of Mickey Rowe to help celebrate not only the end of district play, but also the end of the regular season. This is the final home game for the Rowe Warriors in district and regular season play. This is also the final away game for the McAllen Memorial Mustangs. McAllen Mustangs in their aqua blue with gold and navy blue shorts. They will be wearing pink socks in order to commemorate the final 2 days of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And on the opposite end, on our right, we have the McAllen Rowe Warriors in their all-white jerseys, black shorts, black knee pads, and black cleats with pink laces to commemorate Breast Cancer Awareness Month. This is the 29th of October, which means we only have a few more days left until the end of October. I tell you what, folks, it went by really fast. We'll be coming into November really soon. Both teams going into center of the court, high-fiving each other and wishing each other good fortune in this game. And as they circle around back into their huddles on their respective sides, both teams ready to motivate each other. Each team here has an objective. For the McAllen Mustangs, win number 30 and in hopes of winning district. For the Rowe Warriors, final win at home, hoping to conclude a win for hoping to get a final win for some of these seniors here at the McAllen Rowe Gymnasium. I'd like to thank everybody here who is watching us on Rio Sports Live. And the rivalry between the Rowe Warriors and the McAllen Memorial Mustangs is something that should be taken seriously. It's an underrated rivalry. McAllen Memorial defeated the Rowe Warriors 3-1 at home, and McAllen Rowe did not forget that. They're hoping to get the revenge here. But then next week, the Rowe Warriors and the Memorial Mustangs will actually be facing each other in football to conclude District 36A high school football. The McAllen Mustangs, currently 7-1 with a 4-1 record in district, face the Rowe Warriors, who have a 6-2 record and a 3-2 district record, and that'll be at Veterans Memorial Stadium. As Brianne Morales will serve for the Rowe Warriors, and we are underway for the final district game here at the Rowe Gymnasium. And a setup for Onrubia, who gets a monstrous hit, and the first blood will go directly to the Warriors. And for Ana Onrubia, that's her first kill in the game, finding the weak point for them against the McAllen Mustangs. Morales serving again and prepping it up on the right side. That was Sydney Marber with a good hit to make it another kill, to make it a good kill. And we're tied up at 1. Both teams coming in with a kill and playing as much as they can. They're going to give it all they got here in this final regular season. Marburger, the one with the one kill in this game, is up to serve. And a little dump off looks to have been Sydney Moreno. And attack by Silva is blocked. Not only was the ball blocked, it goes into McAllen Memorial territory to give the Warriors their lead back. They're up 2-1. And with the serve is the Warriors. Marburger with a little dump off. Warriors trying to find a way to recover, and they will get it into Mustang territory, but the ball is still being played, taken out by Natalie Silva. Ball high into the air, going to Onrubia, but it is a right-hand hit. Good improvisation by the Mustangs, recovering it just in time. Onrubia, second time, is it going to be the charm? Digged out by Mercedes Lara. Left side, hit by Morales. Warriors have one more shot to get it out, and they will, but unfortunately that was overpowered. Ball going directly out of bounds to tie it up at 2-2. And with that, the Mustangs getting the ball back. That was Mercedes Lara with the good observation. She'll step out ahead to the bench. And coming in is going to be Bianca Ramirez. Officials getting substitutions ready. They are confirming that the substitutions will happen. Natalie Silva as well is going to take a break. And Macy Henderson is going to serve for the Mustangs. Henderson jump serve going to the left side of Warrior territory. And a little floater gets campfired, and a good hit by the Warriors to bring them up to 3. And now a substitution. Looks like Samantha Cifuentes is going to take a break. Ball digged out by the libero of the Mustangs, and Natalie Liska is going to have a good hit. Bounced off by the Warriors, but that'll be a good kill for her. Ball bounced off out of bounds, and Mustangs matching the Warriors as we're tied again at 3. And Corey Telemontes, the libero, one of the best liberos for the McAllen Memorial Mustangs. Ball taken out, looks to be Lauren Morbury. Watch out for her, she has a dangerous right arm. And ball spiked to the ground. That looks to be Demi Banks with the kill, marking her first kill in the game. And the Mustangs take their first lead in this game, up by 1. And on Rubia from the right side this time, blocked, but she sees where the ball goes, hits it with her left arm. Warriors have one shot to get it out. A left hand hit. Looks to have been Jillian Pantillano. Ball partially blocked, or not. It goes out of bounds. So that'll be a point for the Warriors to make it 4-4. As the hit by the Mustangs goes directly out of bounds. And on Rubia up to serve. A right hand hit. Mustang Henderson with the ball, and it'll be a direct hit by Liska to get her first kill in the game. Liska was blocked, but the ball stays in Warrior territory, therefore Mustang point. And now serving is going to be Jackie Trevino. Trevino had a few aces against the Mission Eagles not too long ago. Let's see if she can get some here. Trevino is going to set it up on the right side for Marburger. Ball is met by the Warriors. They have one shot to get out. Unbelievable play coordination by the Warriors. Ball is hit, but it's met by Marina Cortez, and on Rubia is going to have to hit it out. She will. Demi Banks partially blocks it, but it's still in Mustangs territory. Marburger with a hit. Warriors going to Pantillano, and the right-hander gets it to Henderson, and it'll be a direct hit from across. Still the same serve by Trevino. And that was Cassidy Salinas who takes it out for the Warriors going to Mustangs territory. Demi Banks with a little dump off, but it's met by the libero of the Warriors, and that hit will be good for the Warriors. And on that kill, Jasmine Munoz. Jasmine Munoz ties it up at 5 for the Warriors. And Pantillano will serve. Met by Henderson. Trevino setting it up for Marburger, but a whistle blown for double hits against the Mustangs. Pantillano will serve again with a right-hand hit. Ball high into the air. And it's going to Marburger, who gets it over the wall of Warriors. Salinas with the improvisation, and on Rubia, unbelievable hit! Monstrous kill for Onrubia, her second kill in the game. That ball looked like it was not going to get past the pole, but it did. And now the Warriors up 7-5. Demi Banks, monstrous hit. Met by the Warriors. Can they get it though as it hits the net? No, they will not. Anon Rubio with 2 kills in the game. Sydney Marburger with 1. Natalie Lisko 1. Demi Banks 1. And Mustangs will get the ball back, only down by 1 as the score is 7-6 Warriors. And Mercedes Lara with a little lob. And it'll be a setup left side for her. It looks to be the Warriors. That is Mia Mata, but unfortunately for her, the Mustang defense did not allow it to get through. We're tied at 7. Lara again to serve. And a right-hand serve. Going directly out of bounds. That'll be a service error for the Mustangs. A point for the Warriors. And they get their lead back up by 1. And a high floating hit. That's Samantha Cifuentes coming back for the bench. Trevino setting up for Marburger. Unbelievable corner hit. That one is good. And Mustangs tie it up again. And Demi Banks will serve. Ball partially blocked by Mata and taken out by Enriquez. Trevino setting it up down the middle for Fernandez. That one looks to be good. The Mustangs get the lead back. Banks up to serve again. Taking 4 steps, right hand hit, met by Onrubia. And it'll be a setup down the middle. Monstrous hit as the dig by Banks is good, and the Mustangs take it out. Diving for the ball. That was on Rubia. Ball blocked by the Mustangs, but it's still in their own territory. They'll have to take it out. Unbelievable takeout by Silva. And a little floater met in the air. Marburger takes it out, blocked by the Warriors, but it's still in Warrior territory. Trevino dump off. Warriors there to recover, and monster hit by, looks to be Mata, is swiped out of bounds, so that'll be point for the Warriors. Warriors get the ball back. Score now 9-9. Trevino setting it up for the middle. Fernandez. She's partially blocked by Enriquez. And it'll be a setup. Ball met by Enriquez. Attack is blocked by the Mustangs. And another monstrous hit for Marburger. That's her third kill in a row. The Mustangs get the lead back, and they're up 10-9. And now speaking of Marburger with 3 kills, she'll come in and serve, and a jump serve, good one. Warriors not prepared for that power, and an ace will go in the resume of Sydney Marburger for this game. So now it is a 2-point lead for the Mustangs, their first 2-point lead in this match. Let's see if the Mustangs can create some more separation. A good hit by Marburger and a wonderful dig by the Warriors. And the attacking error by the Mustangs will give the point and the ball to the Rowe Warriors. And with that, it's coming in, Mia Mata to serve. And on the right-hand serve, it's met by Lara. Hit by Fernandez. Does it go inbounds? Yes, it does. So we're tied back at 11. Correction, we're up. The Mustangs are up by 12, by 2. Mustangs up by 2, score 12-10. And Henderson to serve. Second serve for Macy Henderson in this match. And Enriquez is going to have a monster hit, hits the flagpole, so that'll be a point for the Mustangs. Remember, folks, that the ball cannot hit the flagpole. It has to be inside the flagpole in order for it to count. Henderson with a hit. Does it go out of bounds? And they say it did. So that'll make the score 13-11 Mustangs. And for a short second, the Mustangs had the highest point separation in this game so far. They were up by 3. And Talamantes with the first dig. It'll be taken out by Liska. Ball out of bounds, so Warriors only down by 1. And on that right-hand serve for the Warriors, met by Henderson. It'll be a setup to the left, partially blocked. That was Ramirez for the hit. And Fernandez is going to have another hit, and it stays in Warriors territory. A bad hit will result in points for the Mustangs to keep their lead, and they're up by 2 now. Score 14-12. And Talamantes floater. Mata with the dig, and on Rubia is going to hit it. It's met by Marburger. Talamantes runs for it, and great anticipation. Ball hit, almost hits Coach Canales, but the ball will go out of bounds. Warriors only down by 1 again, and on Rubia is going to come in and serve. On Rubia, taking a couple of steps and a little jump. Henderson with the first dig. It's going to go to Liska, and that one looks to be good. Mustangs keep the lead, and they're up by 2 points. And for Liska, that's her second kill in a row. As Mustangs trying to keep this lead intact. Trevino with the serve. It'll be a setup for Salinas and a monstrous hit. Maybe the motivation that the Warriors need. And the ball hits the face of Henderson, and we're tied at 15 with an ace by the Warriors. On that ace, it was Jillian Pantillano. Up to serve again. Talamantes this time digs it, and it'll be another ace for Pantillano, as miscommunication will give the Warriors their lead. And that marks the 4th lead change the fifth actually lead change between these two teams. And a hit by, looks to be Ramirez. Warriors meet it, and on Rubia with a good hit. Trevino is going to set up to the left for Ramirez. Ball blocked. That was Pantillano, and it's going to be a setup for Banks. Does it go inbounds? No, they do not. Officials say out of bounds, and the Warriors now up by 2. Pantillano, left-hand serve, going directly to Talamantes. Trevino is going to set up for Marburger with 3 kills already in this game, but the ball will go out of bounds. Mustangs claim that the Warriors touched it, and the officials agree. It was touched by the Warriors. And a crucial one there, as that makes it only a 1-point deficit for the Mustangs, down by 1. It's score 17-16, Warriors on top. And it'll be a setup from behind that looks to be Mowbray. And ball hit by Marburger of the Mustangs into Rowe territory. Salinas with another hit, met by Talamantes. Ball is high into the air. Trevino with the first dig. Miscommunication by 2 Mustangs will get the ball out of bounds. And the Warriors up by 2, and the first time out of the game will be called by Coach Doffing of the Mustangs. We'll take a break on our end, ladies and gentlemen. How about this monstrous shootout between both squads? We'll be right back here on Rio Sports Live.
Everyone's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2 in Harlingen. Choose from a wide selection and score big today on West Expressway 83.
How about this 2015 Chevy Silverado 1500, a regular cab, custom wheels, bedliner, 21,000 miles, power everything, $25,900. Or how about this 2015 BMW 328i, fully loaded with an X-Drive, navigation, sunroof, leather interior, $18,999.
Financing is available with lending for all types. Every deal's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2, in business since 2002, Harlingen, Texas.
Hi, we're Lady Vikings, and thank you for watching Rio Sports Live. Thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
Hi, we're Robert Bella's favorite cats, and thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
Come see what the City of San Benito has to offer today. Business owners, visit the San Benito Chamber of Commerce and find out how they can help you be a part of the new and exciting growth the city is experiencing today. Supporting business, community, and the teams, San Benito Chamber of Commerce.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, here on Rio Sports Live. I'm Alex Espinosa, Bert Ruiz as my camera operator, as the Warriors keeping their lead intact. They're up 20-18. Mustangs thought that they could instigate a little bit of a comeback during our commercial break, but it looks like the Warriors are going to do whatever it takes to keep this lead. In this first set, Warriors up 20-18 as they serve. A little dump off. Looks to be Fernandez with 1 kill already in this game on Rubia. Dump off met by the Mustangs. Talamantes going to Silva, who gets it over the wall of Enriquez. And on Rubia's going to have another chance to hit it, and this one will be good on Rubia. 3 kills for her in this game. Score 21-18. And a quick little timeout is being called as Coach Canales is coming over to the officials to discuss something that might have happened. We heard the buzzer beating a couple of seconds ago. And Coach Canales getting out of her talk with the officials, clapping and motivating her team as they are up to 20 to 18. But it may be 21 to 18. We'll see as the officials continue to talk. And let's see what the officials are saying. It looks like it's about substitution and formations. And if that's the case, that might be negating the points. Points are negated, and the point is going to the Mustangs. We're not sure what exactly had happened. It could be a substitution error on the end of the Warriors. As the official grabs his note card and is lining up players into their positions. In volleyball, folks, there are 6 positions in the court on each side of the court. There is on the first 3 are at the front, and then the last 3 are at the back. Position 6 will be where Mia Mata is. Position 5 is where Brianne Morales is. And the officials, looks like they've restored everything as Henderson is going to come in and serve. Mustangs down by 1. And maybe Henderson can instigate an ace to tie it up here. The officials blow the whistle, officially starting the serve. And that serve could have been out of bounds, but it's played by the Warriors. And a floater by Enriquez is good. So now the Warriors are up by 2 to make the score 21 to 19. And the Rowe Warriors giving it all they got here in this final district play. And a good hit. Talamantes had to kneel down to get it. And ball hit by Ramirez. Set up on Rubia. Diving dig by Talamantes. Ball hit by Ramirez. Swiped and out of bounds. So that'll be points for the Mustangs. And the Mustangs only down by 1 again, 21-20, Warriors. It'll be a setup for Rubia on the right side this time. Ball met by Marburger, and it's gonna go to Liska. Liska gets it into Rowe territory, but will the Warriors stop them? Yes, they will. The Warriors score again to make it 22-20. 3 points away from taking set number 1. As Rubia is having a monstrous game with 5 kills already in this game. And she'll come back and serve, taking a couple of steps, a couple of leaps, and it'll go into Mustang territory. The arms of Henderson. Met by Ramirez, and that ball is going to go sideline out of bounds. Or no, it's not. They're going to say it was a close one. It is inbounds. A good hit. Good hit for Bianca Ramirez to mark her first kill in the game. Trevino is going to come back and serve, and quickly sets up the serve. Warriors setting it up really fast. Enriquez sets up for Marbury, but she's blocked by the Mustangs. Cifuentes setting it up for Salinas, and she's blocked by the Mustangs. Cifuentes this time to Pantillano, who's just going to swing it out. Talamantes to Trevino, setting it up for Banks, and Banks, we are tied at 22. Demi Banks, second kill in the game, and a crucial one as the Mustangs are now up. They didn't even let me finish my sentence. Timeout called by Coach Canales as the Mustangs instigate a 3-point comeback. 3 unanswered points against the Rowe Warriors, and we'll be right back for the conclusion of set number 1 here on Rio Sports Live.
Hi, we're McAllen Bulldogs. Thanks for watching Rio Sports Live.
A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibarras, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen.
And we're back here, ladies and gentlemen, after a quick timeout by Coach Canales of the Warriors as the ace by Mercedes Lara, correction by Jackie Trevino, was able to get the Mustangs in the lead, 23-22. And on Rubia, her attack error will be no good. Mustangs are at game point now. And this is a crucial game point for the Mustangs. If they score here, they win set number 1. If they don't, the Warriors only need one more to force it into 2 hits. And the hit by Marbury met by the Mustangs. It'll be a setup to the left for Ramirez. Ball partially tipped, and it goes out of bounds. Mustangs win set number 1, 25-22. Unbelievable fashion by both teams. Great attack offensively. Unbelievable game that we are witnessing here, ladies and gentlemen. The Mustangs win set number 1, 25-22, and we'll come back for what should be an exciting set number 2 here on Rio Sports Live.
Hi, we're the Lady Tigers, and thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
Located in the historic downtown district in San Benito is Main Street Boutique. A perfect stop, great atmosphere, locally owned and operated, and new items coming in every day. Something for everyone. Main Street Boutique in San Benito.
Hi, we're the United South. Thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias, su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
Men, start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
Thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
Willkommen to Welcome to Hacienda Ford's Trucktoberfest. Trucktoberfest is the biggest sale of the year on new trucks and SUVs at Hacienda Ford. Now, no matter what options you want, it's at Hacienda Ford. Right now, get a 2019 Ford Explorer with up to $10,000 off MSRP at Hacienda Ford. Trucktoberfest means Hacienda has it.
And we're back here, ladies and gentlemen, at the Rowe Gymnasium. I'm Alex Espinosa, Bert Ruiz as my camera operator, as the McAllen Memorial Mustangs were able to instigate a quick comeback and win set number 1, 25-22 in unbelievable fashion. The Rowe Warriors had the lead and were performing offensively with the help of Ana Onrubia, who has 5 kills already in this game. However, a couple of attacking errors and aces by the Mustangs were able to result in points for them and to give the lead back to them. Mustangs served, and it'll be a setup. A little floater by Enriquez trying to trick the Mustangs, but the Mustangs recovered immediately. And Onrubia is going to get to her setter, and Onrubia is going to call her own number. Ball hit, met by Henderson. The Mustangs keep the ball alive. And a little dump off by Enriquez. The Mustangs still getting ready, and Ramirez, close hit is good. So the Mustangs draw first blood in set number 2. If you have friends, ladies and gentlemen, who want to listen to us, you can find us on YouTube, Facebook, and Roku. All you have to do is search Rio Sports Live. And Cifuentes passes it to Pantillano, but it's met by Talamantes, who has already 5+ digs in this game. Onrubia, monstrous hit, and Talamantes gets another dig to add into this match, and Ramirez swings it out barely over the pole. It's going to go to Enriquez, who has a little floater met by Talamantes of the Mustangs, and Ramirez gets a second shot attempt, digged out by the Warriors. Onrubia's going to have another shot from the middle, tips it over the wall, would have been swiped by the Mustangs had they not had Marburger there. Ramirez, good improvisation, good observation, and the ball pushed out by the Mustangs. Onrubia, monster hit, blocked by the wall of Demi Banks. That was a long and very big second point. And for Demi Banks, that marks her first block in the game. And Enriquez gets another campfire, and that's 3 for Victoria Enriquez, and the Warriors get points on the board. And so now the Warriors with the ball back, and setting up is Jasmine Munoz, who had a crucial kill in the first set, and that'll be a service error for herself as the ball goes directly out of bounds. So the Mustangs keep their lead intact, up by 2. Or what's this? They're going to call it an ace. They are calling it an ace, so now we are tied at 2 apiece. So for Munoz, that's an ace. I repeat, folks, that was an ace by Jasmine Munoz, and that makes it 2-2. But now it is 3-2 Warriors on an attacking error against the Mustangs. The ball hits the net and then deflects inbounds. Serving again is Munoz. Ball high into the air. That was Ramirez with the dig. Marburger passing it over to her teammates, and the Mustangs get it out. Set up from behind. That's Pantillano. Gets it over the wall, but gets it out of bounds. So the Mustangs are tied now. And it's 3-3. And up to serve is going to be Jackie Trevino, who already has an ace in this game. Had 3 aces against the Mission Eagles. And set up for Morberry. Ball blocked, but it stays inside Mustang territory. For Lauren Morberry, that's her first kill in this game, and she has been pretty much shut down by this McAllen Memorial defense. Her and Cassidy Salinas are one of the best hitters that we've seen here for the Rowe Warriors. And they've only had 2 kills now altogether, 1 apiece. And the Mustangs, with the attacking error, will tie it up again at 4. Henderson coming back from the bench. No, she'll go to the bench, and looks to be Mercedes Lara who's going to serve. Lara dribbling the ball a couple of times. We'll have a jump serve going to the right, met by Onrubia, and that ball will go directly out of bounds, so Lara gets her first ace in the game. Mustangs get the lead back. They initially had the lead in the second set. The Warriors were able to tie it up again, but they haven't had the lead back. They haven't had the lead in this game. And Onrubia will have 1 shot to get it out. She will backswing it. And Trevino is going to set up for Banks, and Banks with another kill to mark 3 in the game. Mustangs up by 6. And the ball is going to Lara again to serve for the Mustangs. Taking a couple of steps, and this time going to the right. Onrubia this time meets it, and it'll be a setup by Munoz, who hits the face of Lara. She looks to be all right. I believe that was Cassidy Salinas who hit Lara in the face for the Warriors to get the ball back. Coach Doffing heads over to Lara to make sure she was all right, and she was fine. And Munoz to Salinas, who swings it out, and it goes to Lara for the dig. Trevino setting it up not for Banks, but for Marburger. A little trickery, and that is good. So the Mustangs back with a 2-point lead. And with substitutions, Pantillano is going to head over to the bench, and Marina Cortez is going to come in. Onrubia finds the ball. Cortez with improvisation, and Onrubia gets it out. Good job by Cortez to be able to find the ball after a little bit of trouble that happened by Onrubia. Unfortunately, the Mustangs will have a kill on their end to make it 8-5, and they are slowly controlling this game. Demi Banks up to serve, 4 kills already and a block. And ball high into the air by Cortez. Onrubia passes it over to Mata, and Banks will dig it for the Mustangs. And the attack down the middle by Silva. That one will be good for her first kill in the game. Sounded like a cannon from right over here. And Banks is going to come in and serve. Score right now 9-5 Mustangs, and a right-hand serve. Cortez with the dig. It's going to be a setup for Mowbray. Banks passes it behind, and that was Marburger who wanted a hit from behind, but no good. So the streak for the Mustangs will end at 3-point streak, and the Warriors will get the ball back. And with substitutions, Mowbray is going to go back to the bench, and Cifuentes will serve for the Warriors. Trevino setting it up down the middle for Fernandez, but that one is met by the Warriors, and Onrubia is going to do a little floater. Trevino to, it looks to be Marburger, but she's blocked, and it goes into the ground. That was Enriquez, as well as Salinas with the block. And that makes the score 9-7 Mustangs. 2 points in a row for the Warriors. And a right-hand hit, monstrous hit, Silva. Another cannon fire by Natalie Silva, and the 3-point lead comes back to the Mustangs. Sydney Marburger will serve, already with 1 ace in this game. Taking a couple of steps and a jump serve directly to the middle, met by Cortez. Onrubia is going to set up for an attack, and it goes through the arms of Fernandez, and that was a good hit for the Warriors. That was unbelievable accuracy by Ana Onrubia to mark her 5th kill in the game. Correction, her 6th kill in the game. And Marburger going to Fernandez, who looks to redeem herself after allowing that kill, and that one will be good. So Fernandez, 2 kills already in this game, and Henderson is going to come back and serve for the Mustangs. As it looks like Silva is going to head back to the bench. Ball met by Cifuentes, and Onrubia takes it out. Set up by Fernandez. Ball is high into the air. It looks to be stuck in the roof. Looks like the ball got stuck near the air vents. They're still looking it up. Ball is stuck on the air vents, and they're going to reset play on that one. Almost hits one of the fans. Thankfully, it didn't hit me. Looks like Coach Canales was attempting to get the ball down, but it looks to be stuck. There's no way for it to get it out. Coach is officiating, trying to see who gets the points. Score right now 11-8 with the Mustangs on top. And they will call it a reset, as I thought. Coach Doffing wanted it to be a point, but the officials will call it a reset. And lifting against the Warriors, so now the Mustangs are up by 4, the largest separation of points now, the previous one being 3. Score right now 12-8, Mustangs on top. Henderson to serve again. Little jump serve, hopefully the ball doesn't get stuck into the roof again. And a little sling that looks to be Cifuentes to get her first kill in the game. Good eye coordination by the Warriors. And Mia Mata is going to serve for Nikki Rowe again. Score right now 12-9 Mustangs. Taking a couple of steps and a right-hand serve. Met by Henderson. Marburger passes it directly to Ramirez. And Cifuentes setting it for Pantillana. Gets a little floater met by Fernandez. Marburger is going to set it up from behind, and on that hit, looks to have been Liska, but that's met by the Warriors, and Morales will take it out. Henderson with the ball. Set up down the middle by Fernandez. It's still in play. And the Warriors are able to get it into Mustang territory. Fernandez is going to have another shot attempt. This one is going to go out of bounds. And it's going crazy. The Warriors only down by 2, needing 2 points to tie it up. Canales happy with her teammates. Good communication, good observation by the team. Ball blocked by Enriquez. Unfortunately, that'll go out of bounds, and the Mustangs get the ball back. Scored 13-10. And Talamantes is going to serve. It's going to be an arcing serve met by Mata. And a pass to Onrubia, punches it across from the attacking line. Talamantes was there to hit it. Ball blocked by the Warriors, but unfortunately goes out of bounds. So now it is a 14-10 lead for the Mustangs, and Talamantes serving again just at the attacking line. And it'll be a setup for Onrubia, who just gets it over the wall. Set up from behind, and that's Liska with a good hit, but it goes out of bounds. No Warrior player touched it, so it'll be points for Nikki Rowe. Score 14-11 Mustangs, and coming in to serve is going to be Jasmine Munoz. And on the right-hand serve, it is met by the Mustangs. That looks to have been Fernandez. Denny Banks with a hit attempt, and that one will be good. We haven't heard Banks' name in a while, and that's her 5th kill in the game. And that'll make the score 15-11 Mustangs with the ball. And on the right-hand serve, that's Trevino. And Munoz setting up for Onrubia. It is blocked by the Mustangs, but it goes out of bounds. Hits the arm of Fernandez, who looks to be hurt. And Fernandez trying to walk off the pain. It looks to be coming from her left arm. She tried to block it, and it hit her fingers. She is still on the court, and Onrubia will serve. And a hit by Morberry. Monstrous hit. I don't know how Talamantes is able to dig that one. Talamantes good dig, and Fernandez has the hit, and it's Henderson who takes it out. Awesome teamwork by the Mustangs. Little floater, and Trevino, misdirection, no good. Score 15-13. Warriors only 2 points away from tying it up again. Onrubia will serve again with 7 kills in this game. Taking a couple of steps on the right-hand serve, and an ace now on her record for this game. Warriors down by 1. Getting one more point here will tie it, and I tell you what, folks, the crowd will go crazy if the Warriors are able to tie it up. And on the right-hand serve, jump serve, it'll go out of bounds. Close, but no good. So the Mustangs keep their 2-point lead. So far, no timeout has been called in this second set as substitutions comes in. Fernandez is going to rest, as well as Henderson. And Mercedes Lara will serve for the Mustangs, up by 2, score 16-14. Lara with a good serve, but it'll unfortunately go out of bounds. It looked like she was trying to aim for the corner and get herself an ace. That won't work for this one, and the Warriors will get the ball back to make it 16-15. Quick serve by Pantillano. Trevino is going to set up for Silva. Ball blocked. Does it stay in bounds? I say yes. The officials say yes. And we are tied at 16. I don't know how they did that block, but that was a terrific block. And an ace will go to the Warriors. They take the lead back for the first time in this game. For the first time in this set, and the Warriors are going to get a little bit of a rest as a timeout is called by the Mustangs. We'll take a break on our end, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, another terrific set between both squads. We'll be right back here on Rio Sports Live.
Everyone's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2 in Harlingen. Choose from a wide selection and score big today on West Expressway 83.
How about this 2015 Chevy Silverado 1500, a regular cab, custom wheels, bedliner, 21,000 miles, power everything, $25,900. Or how about this 2015 BMW 328i, fully loaded with an X-Drive, navigation, sunroof, leather interior, $18,999.
Financing is available with lending for all types. Every deal's a winner at Cano Auto Sales 2, in business since 2002. Harlingen, Texas.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, here on Real Sports Live, as it looks like the Warriors are able to score again, and now they have a 2-point lead for the first time in this second set. I'm Alex Espinosa with Bert Ruiz as my camera operator. Jillian Bantillano is serving for the Warriors, and a hit by Silva will end the streak of the Warriors at 3 points in a row. The Mustangs were able to get the ball back and only down by 1. And now Demi Banks, 5 kills, 1 block in this game, is up to serve. She hasn't had an ace yet in this match, and we'll see if she can get one here. Mustangs down by 1, and a right-hand serve by Banks, blocked by Cortez, and it will be an ace for Banks. Mustangs, the Warriors weren't able to corral it, and that'll be a point for the Mustangs to tie it up at 18. Banks serving. Taking a couple of steps and a jump serve. Met by Cortez. Munoz setting it up for Mowbray. Mustangs are able to recover it, and the hit is good. That looks to be Silva to mark 4 kills in this game for her. Score 19-18. Mustangs get the lead back, and a timeout by Coach Canales as the Mustangs were able to score 3 points in a row and get the lead back. We'll be right back here on Real Sports Live.
Hi, we're Lady Vikings, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live. Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, here on Real Sports Live. I'm Alex Espinosa, Bert Ruiz as my camera operator, as the McAllen Memorial Mustangs were able to take the lead back after losing it after the last commercial break. They're up 19-18. Demi Banks serving again, already has 1 ace in this game. And Munoz will pass it over to Rubia, who has a monstrous hit to make it 8 kills for her in this game. And now it is tied again, 19-19. Substitutions coming in. Munoz is going to take a break, as well as Mowbray. Coming in is Victoria Enriquez. And it looks to be Cassidy Salinas coming in to serve. Correction, no, Mia Mata serving. Mia Mata comes in to fill in for Mowbray. Mata setting it up for Salinas. Ball blocked, but Enriquez with a right arm hit. No good, as that is 4 hits against the Warriors. So the ball goes back to the Mustangs to make it 20-19. And Marburger to serve. Good serve, diving dig by Cortez is able to keep it alive. Victoria Enriquez with a monstrous hit. Second time will be no good. The Mustangs keep the lead, and they increase it by 2 to make it 21-19. Marburger serving again, little floater. This time Cortez does not have to dig, does not have to dive for it. Good hit by Mata, met by Marburger. Talamantes rushes just in time to serve it, and Silva's hit is blocked by Enriquez, so that'll be a point for the Warriors to make it 21-20 Mustangs. Coming back to serve, it looks like it's going to be Brianne Morales, and a high serve met by Laura. Marburger going to Liska, no good. And we are tied again, 21-21. As both offenses giving it all they got. Morales to serve. And it's going over to Lara. And it'll be a setup for Silva. Silva going the opposite end this time. Mata is able to get the dig just barely. Pass to Onrubia, and the Warriors take it out. And a little campfire. Mustangs get the lead back, 22-21. As that looked to have been Natalie Liska with her 3rd kill in the game. Crucial one as that gets the lead back. Diving dig by Cortez going out of bounds. So now it is a 2-point lead for the Mustangs. Same thing as before. We'll see if the Warriors can recover after this timeout by Coach Canales. Coach Canales, nothing but all smiles, knowing that her team has got this. We'll take a break on our end, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Come see what the City of San Benito has to offer today. Business owners, visit the San Benito Chamber of Commerce and find out how they can help you be a part of the new and exciting growth the city is experiencing today. Supporting business, community, and the teams, San Benito Chamber of Commerce.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, here on Rio Sports Live. I'm Alex Espinosa, Bert Ruiz as my camera operator. What an interesting game that we are having between the Rowe Warriors and the McAllen Memorial Mustangs, as a timeout was called by Coach Canales, and a crucial one here as they're down by 2, needing to tie it up. And the Warriors not giving up just yet, as Henderson will serve for the Mustangs, and a good dig by the Warriors gets it into Mustang territory. Risky hit, but it was good, and this one, Mia Mata gets an unbelievable kill. Warriors down by 1. Mata with a first kill in the game, and a good one. The Warriors only needing 1 to tie it up, and speaking of Mata, look who's serving. Ball blocked by Enriquez, still high into the air. Warriors wanted 4 hits, but they won't get it. Fortunately for them, they'll still get the points as the ball goes out of bounds, and we're tied at 23. Mata to serve again. Coach Canales going crazy as she knows there's a chance, and an ace for Mia Mata. If you can hear it, ladies and gentlemen, that is the fans of the Rowe Warriors going crazy, as the Warriors only need 1 to take set number 2, and if they do, they'll force set number 3 and set number 4. The Mustangs here in a little bit of trouble. They wanted a sweep. They always aim for a sweep, and it looks like the sweep may not happen, as it is game point for the Warriors. The timeout by the Mustangs ends immediately. Timeout only lasted about 24 seconds, as Mata is going to serve again. Already has an ace and a kill in this game. 2 crucial points scored by her. And the serve is met by the Mustangs. Ball partially tipped, still in the air. The Warriors have 1 shot to get it out, and that's on Rubia. Henderson with the dig, and it's going to be a pass directly to Fernandez. And Fernandez is able to tie it up at 24. So now the rules here change, ladies and gentlemen. Fernandez, 3 kills. The rules do change, as it's now up to 26. Talamantes to serve. Morales loses her balance, but is able to dig it. Enriquez with a high arcing hit, going directly into Mustang territory. Set up for Banks, partially blocked by the Warriors, but it's still in play. 1 shot to get it out. It's on Rubia, who slides it, and that one is good. 9 kills for Ana Onrubia. And the Warriors, the first ones to get into game point, as it's 25-24. However, if the Mustangs score here, it'll be up to 27, and Enriquez is going to rest up, as is Cifuentes. Coming in to serve is going to be Jasmine Munoz. And Munoz gets a good serve, met by Henderson with unbelievable accuracy. The Mustangs recover it. Unbelievable. Good observation by the Mustangs, as they have 1 shot to play it, and unfortunately they will not. What an electric second set, ladies and gentlemen. The Rowe Warriors were able to instigate the comeback. They were down by 2 in the very beginning of the second set. And now they were able to take the lead and keep the lead and win set number 2, 26-24. If anybody wants some motivation, I say you go over to the Warriors, as they were able to instigate a comeback against a prolific Mustang offense. We'll be right back for an exciting third set here, ladies and gentlemen, on Rio Sports Live.
Hi, we're McAllen Bulldogs. Thanks for watching Rio Sports Live.
A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibarras, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen.
Hi, we're the Lady Tigers, and thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
Located in the historic downtown district in San Benito is Main Street Boutique. A perfect stop, great atmosphere, locally owned and operated, and new items coming in every day. Something for everyone. Main Street Boutique in San Benito.
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias. Su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
Men, start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Willkommen to Welcome to Hacienda Ford's Trucktoberfest.
Trucktoberfest is the biggest sale of the year on new trucks and SUVs at Hacienda Ford. Now, no matter what options you want, it's at Hacienda Ford. Right now, get a 2019 Ford Explorer with up to $10,000 off MSRP at Hacienda Ford.
Trucktoberfest means Hacienda has it.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, for set number 3 here on Rio Sports Live. I'm Alex Espinosa, Bert Ruiz as my camera operator, with the Mustangs and the Warriors tied 1-1 apiece. The Mustangs won set number 1 on a comeback, winning it 25-22, and then the Warriors instigating an unbelievable and fashionable comeback as they were able to win it 26-24. Coming in to serve, Brianne Morales and Ana Onrubia with 9 kills already in this game and an ace. Just proving how she is one of the best players for the Warriors in this volleyball team. As the officials getting the scoreboard ready. And Morales taking a couple of dribbles and a good serve to set up for the start of set number 3. And the Mustangs respond to first with a point and a good hit by, it looks to be Marburger. So for Marburger, that's already 4 kills and an ace. Marburger goes to the back of the court to serve, taking a couple of steps, and the jump serve. Does the ball go out of bounds? They say yes, so that'll be a 1-1 for the Warriors, who get the ball back themselves. And up to serve is going to be Mia Mata, the hero of set number 2, who had 2 crucial kills. Well, actually a kill and an ace to help them win. And a close hit by Demi Banks, but that one will stay in bounds. So that'll be a point for the Mustangs, and they're up by 1, and they'll get the ball back themselves. And now Mercedes Lara is going to serve, already with 1 ace in the game. She takes a couple of steps and a right-hand hit, going directly into the arms of Onrubia. And Munoz setting up for Onrubia. She is blocked, and that ball will go directly into the ground. So some separation early on, as the Mustangs are up by 2 now, making the score 3-1. Lara serving again. Taking a couple of steps before she makes the hit on Rubia, has the dig again. Munoz will have a pass directly, it looks to be Enriquez. And Marburger pass it to Banks, but that one is met by the Warriors. A little floater by Enriquez, getting it away from Banks, as she knows how dangerous Banks can be. Does the ball go out of bounds? They say no, inbounds. So the Mustangs creating some even more separation. It looks to have been a hit by Talamantes to mark her first kill in the game. And Lara serving. Met by Cifuentes, going to Enriquez, and that ball is hit and good. Enriquez with 4 kills already in this game. Enriquez fired up, as the score now is 4-2 Mustangs. And the ball is hit. Looks to be Munoz, and Banks monster hit. Morales digs it, set up behind. That's Mia Mata. Mata has a good kill, and it's a 1-point deficit for the Warriors. And correction, ladies and gentlemen, that was Pantillano who had that kill to mark it 4-3 Mustangs. Ball going directly out of bounds, and we're tied at 4. And Pantillano with 2 aces and a kill in this game. And taking a couple of steps to serve, that looks to be Martinez. And that's an ace for the Warriors. Timeout call by the Mustangs. They lost the lead now in set number 3. Score right now 5-4, and we'll be right back after a quick break. And we're back here, ladies and gentlemen, on Rio Sports Live. And as we come back, we have another ace. And on that ace was Jasmine Munoz, who had the other ace in this game. And the score now 6-4 Warriors. So Munoz with 2 aces in the game, serving again. Marburger setting it up not for Banks, but for, it looks to be Silva. Met by Cortez, set up for Onrubia this time, but overpowered out of bounds. Almost hits a cheerleader had she not taken a couple of steps to her left. So the score now is 6-5 with the Warriors on top, but Demi Banks coming back to serve. Already with an ace in this game. Morales with the first dig. Munoz to Onrubia, who takes it out, but out of bounds. So now we are tied at 6. As Banks comes back to serve, and the score now 6-6 with the Mustangs having the ball. Taking a couple of steps, and a jump serve gets it all the way directly into Marina Cortez's arms. Set up for Mowbray, who is blocked. Cortez taking a couple of steps back to hit it. Going to Onrubia, who takes it out, and a hit by Fernandez, partially blocked by the Warriors, but it still goes into their own territory. So the Mustangs get their lead back, and they're up by 1 with the score 6-7 Mustangs. And on that kill, it looks to be Fernandez with the fourth kill in the game. Taking a couple of steps, that's Banks again. It'll be a setup for not Onrubia, but for Pantillano, who has another kill in this game, marking 2 for her. 2 kills, 2 aces, 1 point, 7-7. Going over to Onrubia again to serve. 9 kills, 1 ace. Floater going directly to Lara, and pass to Marburger, who passes to Fernandez for a monstrous kill. So the Mustangs break the tie, and they're up by 1. And Trevino will have a little serve pass to Onrubia, and it'll be a setup for Salinas, who takes the hits the lights, but it's still in play. Silva will have to swing it out, and she will. Salinas pass to Munoz, set up for Mowbray. Ball partially blocked, digged by the Mustangs, but it goes out of bounds. Mowbray 2 kills in this game, and we're tied again at 8. As Pantillano is going to serve, as Cortez will go back to the bench. And Mata will come back, and correction. Pantillano will serve, and that's 3 aces for her in this game. Pantillano to serve again. Mustangs are there to meet it. Trevino is going to set up for Silva. Ball digged and directly into Mustang territory. Munoz setting it up for Salinas. Salinas who floats it. Talamantes with her speed gets the ball passed. And a little tip by the Warriors. It'll be good. So a little separation now for the Warriors. They're up 10-8. Pantillano serving again. Left-hand serve. Fernandez with the pass. No good, as no one was near her position. So some attacking errors resulting in points for the Warriors. And it's a 3-point lead for Nikki Rowe. As Laura is heading over to the bench. And Trevino passes it improvisingly to Fernandez. Ball swinged out by Pantillano, and coming back into the game is Bianca Ramirez. Fernandez is blocked. Fortunately for her, that block went out of bounds. So that ends the 4-point streak for the Warriors, and the Mustangs get their point to make it 11-9 Warriors. With Natalie Silva coming to serve, jump serve directly to the middle of Onrubia's arms, met by Ramirez of the Mustangs. Ball setting it up for Mowbray. Henderson trying to have the ball, trying to pass it over to her teammates. Marburger takes care of that, and Salinas with a good hit to go inbound. So Cassidy Salinas, 3 kills. 3 kills and a 3-point lead for the Warriors, 12-9. As Munoz and Mowbray are resting, and Cortez will come back. And serving looks to be Cifuentes. Monster is hit by Fernandez again, met by Cortez, pushed out by the Warriors. That looks to be Pantillano with the push out. Onrubia swinging dig. And it's going over to Salinas again, but that one was overpowered and out of bounds. So it's a 2-point deficit for the Mustangs. Score right now, 12-10. Talamantes serving. Onrubia with the dig. It'll be Cifuentes as a pass to Enriquez. A little floater met by Henderson. And it goes to Ramirez, who has a great, monstrous hit. Sounded like she shot that ball from a cannon. And it's a 1-point deficit for the Mustangs, 12-11. Set up, going to the middle, and that one is Pantillano. But the Mustangs are there to recover it. Ramirez is going to have another shot, and that one will be good. 2 straight points for her. And we are tied at 12. So for Ramirez, she has 3. Onrubia with the dig, set up by Cifuentes to Onrubia, partially blocked by Banks, but it goes into Mustang territory. It's going to go to Ramirez again, but that one is overpowered and it goes out of bounds. So the Warriors break the tie on an attacking error to make it 13-12 in this third set. Morales comes back from the bench to serve as Cassidy Salinas will rest, and a right-hand serve. Henderson with a little miscommunication on the dig, but thankfully Banks and Ramirez were there to help her. Onrubia trying to get it from across, but Ramirez was there to meet it. Push off by Trevino, and it'll be a setup for, it looks to be Enriquez. Ball met by Henderson. Attack by Banks, met by Cortez. Onrubia is going to have another shot attempt. This one is good as it's swiped. Hits the arms of the Mustangs, going directly out of bounds. 14-12, Warriors on top. For Onrubia, that marks kill number 10. Ball blocked by the Warriors, and that ball, unfortunately, will go out of bounds to make it 14-13. Ball taken out. Marburger's pass to Banks was blocked, and it's going to be a hit by Liska, but that one is met by the Warriors. Henderson with a sliding dig, recovers quickly. Ramirez with another hit, met by Onrubia. The Warriors are going to have one shot to get it out, and Onrubia will. Oh, but an unbelievable hit by Talamantes. Corey Talamantes, her second kill in the game, big one, as the Mustangs tied up 14-14. Everyone was so focused on the left side because that's where all the action went, that Talamantes slides and finds that gap to where she's able to swing it. If we had a play in the game, that would be one of them. And on that hit, looks to be Mia Mata, and Liska will take it out, finding the corner. The officials say it was in. Tied back at 15. For Liska, that's her 4th kill in the game. And Lara is going to serve for the Mustangs. Set up for, not for Rubia, but it looks to be Mata. That one will be good, and it was Pantillano who has her 3rd kill in the game, matching the number of aces she has, which is 3. Warriors leading at 16-15. And up to serve is going to be Munoz, and Banks monster hits. That one will be good to make 6 kills for her. Tied back at 16 again, ladies and gentlemen. Banks will serve. Score 16-16 here in this 3rd set, as both teams don't seem to be tiring out until now. And a service error by the Mustangs. That'll give the ball back to the Warriors, and Demi Banks is going to head over to the bench to get some rest. And it looks like Natalie Silva will come back and support the Mustangs. Onrubia with the serve, already 1 ace in this game. Talamantes there with the first dig, set up for Fernandez. Monster hit, digged by Onrubia. Ball going directly into Mustang territory. Talamantes setting it up for Silva. Ball hits the net, but it stays in Rowe territory, so that'll be a point for the Mustangs, tie it up at 17 again. And so playing hot potato is both teams, as one team scores, the other one scores back. And Trevino will serve it. And a bad dig by the Warriors will give the lead back to the Mustangs, and they're up 18-17. Coach Canales calling the first time out of set number 3. With the Mustangs on top, 18-17. We'll take a break on our end, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching Rio Sports Live.
Located in the historic downtown district in San Benito is Main Street Boutique. A perfect stop, great atmosphere, locally owned and operated, and new items coming in every day. Something for everyone. Main Street Boutique in San Benito.
Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
Hi, we're the Lady Diamondbacks, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Come see what the City of San Benito has to offer today. Business owners, visit the San Benito Chamber of Commerce and find out how they can help you be a part of the new and exciting growth the city is experiencing today. Supporting business, community, and the teams, San Benito Chamber of Commerce.
And welcome back here to Rio Sports Live, ladies and gentlemen. After an attacking error by the Mustangs, we're tied again at 18-18. Warriors will have the ball back, some good improvisation, and Trevino is going to have a setup for Silva, who gets it over the wall of the Mustangs, of the Warriors, and Salinas comes back from the bench. Silva with the first dig, Trevino with the pass, no good as it is blocked. Looks to be Mowbray with the block, her first block in the game. And it's a 19-18 lead for the Warriors, and right-hand serve by Pantillano, who leads the team in aces for this game. Monstrous hit. Does it go out of bounds? They say yes. So now it is a 2-point lead for the Warriors. The first time we've said that in a while, and Coach Doffing is going to call a timeout. And in a game this close, I would not be surprised that they would use these timeouts in crucial moments, as the Warriors are taking a 2-point advantage. Unbelievable play by both teams. I am surprised at how each of these players individually are standing out. Ana Onrubia with 10 kills already and an ace. Victoria Enriquez with 2 crucial blocks and 4 kills. Jasmine Munoz, 2 aces and a kill. Jillian Pantillano, 3 aces, 3 kills. And then on the Mustang side, Sydney Marburger with an ace and 4 kills. Corey Talamantes, even though it's only 2 crucial kills, they were 2 big kills. And then Demi Banks, Toslin Fernandez, Natalie Liska, what can we say about them? All of them with 3+ kills, contributing everything they can for this team. Ball hit out of bounds, so now it is a 3-point lead. The first one in this third set for the Warriors, and it's a 21-18. And the left-hand serve by Pantillano. Every time she serves, the Warriors tend to have a good lead. She may be their lucky charm for this one. But the luck might have run out here as the streak ends at 4 for the Warriors. Mustangs will get the ball back, only down by 2. And Macy Henderson is going to come in and serve for the Mustangs as Mercedes Lara is going to head over to the bench and rest. Lara with a good serve, meeting Cortez. It'll be a setup for Mowbray with a jump hit, met by Marburger, who has a good dig. Trevino with the good observation to pass it over to Ramirez. Mowbray's going to have a second shot. This one is blocked, but it goes out of bounds. Coach Canales happy about that one. None of her players touched the ball. That makes it a 3-point lead again for the Warriors. And what's this? Officials are calling that the Warriors touched it. Canales claiming no, Doffing saying yes. Trying to see what the officials are going to say as the left judge is going to head over to the net official and discuss what had happened. We hear boos from the Rowe side as if they score here, that makes it a 3-point lead and only needing 3 points to take this third set. If they don't, that makes it a 2-point deficit for the Mustangs, and they're going to call the points for the Warriors. So it is a 3-point lead for the Warriors, only needing 3 points to take the third set. 3 being the lucky number for the Warriors. And with substitutions coming in, Warriors with all the motivation they need, and they'll serve it. Trevino setting up for Fernandez, who must be angry, taking a monstrous hit, and Rubia is there with the dig again. Ball hit and is good. That looks to be Samantha Cifuentes with the good hit. And it's 23-19 Warriors. Marburger with a hit out of bounds. And we are at game point for the Rowe Warriors. If they get it here, this will be the first time since Mackay that an opposing team has a lead against McAllen Memorial. The ball sliding over, looks to have been Munoz with that hit. Passing it over, and that one, does it go in bounds? Yes, it did. No. They say no. Oh my goodness. Ball goes out of bounds. And the Mustangs quickly setting up the serve. And Enriquez gets a hit, but that one will be out of bounds. Correction, that was inbounds, but it hits the net. 24-21, another exciting conclusion to set number 3. As Talamantes will serve. Cortez is over there to dig it, and it's going to be a setup for Salinas. Salinas, a monstrous hit, and that's how it's going to be for set number 3. Cassidy Salinas with that crucial kill. The Warriors are up 2-1 in sets against the McAllen Memorial Mustangs. The first time we have seen this since Mackay. And I'd like to remind you, ladies and gentlemen, that should the Warriors win this game, Mackay would need to win against PSJA North, and that would crown them the sole winner of District 36A. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break. Should the Warriors win this next set, then that'll end the season. That'll end the regular season with a terrific win for Nikki Rowe. We'll be right back for an exciting set number 4 here on Rio Sports Live.
Hi, we're Mission Veterans, and thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
Cold War Moscow, 1983. You and your team of counterintelligence spies have been captured. The only thing between you and certain doom is a ticking time bomb. The newest thrilling escape game from Trapped RG. Mission Moscow.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
Hi, we're PSJA Lady Bears, and thank you for watching Rio Sports Live. Go!
The Kids are headed back to school. It's time to get internet from VTX1. VTX1 Companies offers fast and reliable internet throughout the Rio Grande Valley, even to some of the most remote areas. For a limited time only, get your standard installation at no cost to you. Start the school year off with a service provider you can trust by calling 1-800-446-2031. VTX1 Companies, connecting you since '52.
Hi, we're the Lady Wildcats, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Located in the historic downtown district in San Benito is Main Street Boutique. A perfect stop, great atmosphere, locally owned and operated, and new items coming in every day. Something for everyone. Main Street Boutique in San Benito.
Hi, we're Edinburgh Cougars, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
And we're back here, ladies and gentlemen, for set number 4. I'm Alex Espinosa, Bert Ruiz as my camera operator, with the Mustangs serving here in this fourth set, but the Warriors get the lead first. The Warriors have the lead first, and they are up 1-0. And coming in to serve looks to have been Jasmine Munoz, and a hit by Marburger met directly by Mia Mata. Ana Onrubia, ball blocked, but good observation by the Warriors to recover. Back into Mustang territory, Demi Banks slides it, and that one will go out of inbounds. So we're tied again at 1-1. I'd like to thank everybody here watching us here on Rio Sports Live, as both teams giving it all they got. Should the Warriors win this set, they will win the match. The Mustangs win this, it'll go to set number 5. Ball barely goes inbounds. That looks to be Brianne Morales with her very first kill in this game. Warriors up 2-1. We've had some exciting sets here in this match between the McAllen Memorial Mustangs and the Nicky Rowe Warriors. The Warriors are up in sets 2-1. Monster hit by Banks again. That'll be 4 kills for her. We're tied again at 2. Demi Banks with already 9 kills in the game. And a hit by Pantillano just tips it over. Good accuracy, Pantillano. Only 4 kills, but some very crucial kills in the second set that helped her team take the lead. She also had 3 aces to help her out. And a right-hand serve by Pantillano. And it's going to go to Liska, who swings it out to Onrubia. Munoz is going to pass it to Mowbray, who takes a monstrous hit, deflected by the arms of the Mustangs, but it goes out of bounds. And it is a 2-point lead for the Warriors, and Mowbray, that marks her 5th. Correction, that's her 3rd kill in the game. And Coach Canales calling to the officials, no, to her teammates, reminding her of some strategies as Pantillano is waiting. Munoz high-fiving the front 3 of her teammates. With the Warriors are up 4-2. And it looks like Coach Canales heading over to the booth talking with the officials in terms of the lineup. The Warriors crowd chanting from the opposite end, happy that their team is leading against the rivals of the McAllen Memorial Mustangs. Second set was crucial in that they were able to win it 26-24, and then the third set was an unbelievable show of offensive superiority by the Warriors as they won it 25-21 with the helps of Jillian Pantillano, as well as Mia Mata and Ana Onrubia with 10 kills, 1 ace in the game. As officials having the lineup for the Mustangs ready, the Rowe Warriors in their huddle, motivating each other, keeping themselves in composure as they're up 4-2. If they win here, that would drop McAllen Memorial to 2 district losses, and that would make Mackay in first place. However, Mackay would have to win against PSGA North to make themselves the sole possession owner of District 36A. Coach Doffing, in her first year as head coach for the McAllen Memorial Mustangs, has an impressive 29-8 record. And with Coach Canales entering her 11th season as the head coach, 20-18, she's had 30-plus wins in her record. This one may not have reached 30, but a win here could mean a lot for the season to come. The officials, looks like they're heading over to Coach Doffling to discuss the lineup changes. On the lineup for McAllen Memorial, you'll have Bianca Ramirez, Corey Talamantes, Macy Henderson, Natalie Liska, Demi Banks, and Sydney Marburger. Meanwhile, on the Nikki Rowe side, you'll have Jillian Pantillano, Ana Onrubia, Jasmine Munoz, Lauren Marbury, Cassidy Salinas, and Mia Mata. All of each player having a kill in this game. We'd also like to remind everyone that Rio Sports Live will be covering the District 36A basketball season. It'll be underway in just a couple of weeks, ladies and gentlemen. As we said earlier, that the teams are wearing pink for the end of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We're just nearing the end of October and coming into November. And coming in November the 15th will be the Rowe Warriors basketball season. Nikki Rowe was invited to play in the Alamo City Hoops Classic, and they'll be playing November the 15th against Cedar Hills at 10:30 a.m. Early game, but it would be a very prestigious tournament to play in. The Rowe Warriors in men's basketball last season had a terrific 26-7 record, undefeated in district, advancing into the playoffs. Meanwhile, McAllen Memorial had suffered with a 2-12 record in district, 10 wins and 23 losses overall. They'll have 2 matches. The Warriors and the Mustangs will have 2 matches against each other in terms of basketball. That'll be the first one January 24th, 7:30 at McAllen Memorial. And then the next game will be February the 18th at Nikki Rowe. And the big thing about both games, ladies and gentlemen, Nikki Rowe and McAllen Memorial have the series tied at 6-6. The winner of their first game against each other will have the lead of the series. Substitutions coming in, and it looks to be Henderson and Ramirez who are going to be going to the bench. Meanwhile, Natalie Silva comes back, as well as Mercedes Lara. And Coach Canales continuing to discuss the lineup changes with her players. Coach Doffing looks to be fine with how the lineup is set up. As we can see, Coach Canales talking to Ana Onrubia, one of their better hitters for the McAllen Rowe Warriors. And Coach Canales looks like she was sending a message to her teammates. And Onrubia playing messenger, whistle blown, and the serve will continue. Lara with the first serve, and it's going to go all the way out of bounds, so the Warriors increase their lead by 3. The score right now, 5-2. Pantillano coming back to serve, and what's this? Looks like the score was 6-2 for the Warriors. And the ball swiped by the Mustangs, but it's still in their own territory, and that's going to be Liska with a good hit going directly into the ground. The Warriors weren't able to recover it. That's Natalie Liska with the kill, and that'll end the streak for the Warriors. Mustangs will get the ball back. Down by 3. Silva, 5 kills, and Banks is going to be serving. Mia Mata with the first dig, and the pass by Munoz going to Mata. Banks digs it, and it'll be a setup for Fernandez, but that ball will go inbounds. 2 straight points for the McAllen Memorial Mustangs to make it 6-4. As Morbury will slide it, handing it over to Banks. And for Fernandez, that gets her into the 5-kill mark. And Munoz gets blocked. Fernandez with her first block in the game. So the Mustangs only down by 1. And we'll see what Demi Banks will do. Banks already has an ace in this game, and not only that, but also 9 kills. And Morbury tried to get the ball into Mustang territory. Unfortunately, that will stay in Rowe territory, and we're tied at 6. Ball high into the air. It's going to be a setup to the left for Mata. Met by Banks, and it's going to go to Silva. Cortez there to dig it out, and Mata trying to have a jump hit. It will be blocked, and that one is going to go down into the ground. The Mustangs will have the lead. And it's 7-6 Mustangs. And that was Fernandez with another kill, crucial kills. That's 6 kills in a row. That's 6 kills for her in this game. It would be great if that was 6 kills in a row, but it didn't. That's not how it is. And Banks will serve. Cortez there to meet it, and it's going to go directly to Mata with a monster hit. Is it touched by a Mustang? They say yes. So the Warriors tie it up at 7-7. Coach Canales all clapping, having the substitution set up. Victoria Enriquez comes back. Lauren Morbury and Jasmine Munoz will take a break. Samantha Cifuentes is going to serve and set for the Mustangs. Correction for the Warriors. And the ball was tipped by the Warriors, but it stays in their own territory, so that'll be a point for the Mustangs to make it 8-7. And Jackie Trevino is going to serve. And the quick serve, both teams going at it fast, almost as if they were playing no-huddle offense. And tip off by Mata going into Mustang territory. Silva to Onrubia, and Onrubia will have Cifuentes, her setter, set up to Mata, who swings it out. It's going to go from behind, and that was Marburger with the hit. Cortez with the first dig, and a whistle is blown. They're going to call 2 hits, double hit against the Warriors. So now a 2-point lead for McAllen Memorial, the first one in this 4th set. Trevino, nothing but speed, going fast and serving fast, and that one is going to go to Salinas, who meets Marburger. And that was Silva with the hit on Rubia there to meet it, and she's going to have another hit met by Lara. Cortez, another dig, and Silva with the second chance, and that one is going to Onrubia again, and Talamantes giving it all she got. Swings it out. That was Trevino, and Cifuentes is going to go to Enriquez, and Enriquez is swinged out by Lara, but that will stay in Mustang territory. A great serve, great play by both teams. The Warriors played it better, and they're only down by 1 as Morales is coming back in. And a monster hit by Fernandez, met by 2 Warriors, but it's still in play on Rubia, passing it. And that was Talamantes. Monster hit by Silva with slide to the ground, so that'll be a kill for Natalie Silva to make 6. And the Mustangs are up by 2. Henderson is coming back and will serve. Talamantes has not been to the bench yet, giving it all she can. Right-hand serve on Rubia with a hit. Met by Henderson, hits the roof and goes directly into the ground. So for Onrubia, that's 11 kills, breaking the 10-kill mark. And Mata will serve, and that'll be an ace for her. And we're tied at 10-10. As for Mata, that's her second ace in the game. Ball met by Ramirez. Trevino setting it up for Fernandez. That one is good. Fernandez, 7 kills and a block, and coming in at the crucial time of the game. Talamantes with the ball, taking a couple of steps, and that's Talamantes serving. Onrubia, no, Pantillano, floater, met by 2 Mustangs, but the Mustangs have 1 shot to get it out, and Marburger will help out. Onrubia is going to pass it to Enriquez, who does a light swing, and then going into Mustang territory, set up for Ramirez, hit by Morales, and the Warriors have 1 shot to get it out. Pantillano will do it. And Trevino pass to Banks. Diving dig for Morales. Pantillano's gonna have another shot. Trevino there to dig it out for the Mustangs, and the Mustangs pass it over to Ramirez. Morales with communication calling it, and takeout by Onrubia. Trevino is gonna set it up for Banks, and is that one good? They say it was inbounds. The officials are discussing it. Canales saying that was out of bounds, but the officials will say inbounds. Score now 12-10, Mustangs on top, and it'll be a setup for Pantillano. Whistle blown as it was underhand against the Warriors, and that's 13-10. Coach Canales trying to talk to the officials. Talamantes will serve it, but that'll go out of bounds, so that'll end the streak for the Mustangs, and the Warriors will get the ball back, only down by 2. Substitutions, Victoria Enriquez is going to go to the bench, as well as Samantha Cifuentes, and Jasmine Munoz will come back and serve. Right-hand serve. Talamantes with the dig, set up for Ramirez. That one, a diving dig for Morales. Talamantes on Rubia, and it'll be an attack by Pantillano. Underarm. Oh, I can't believe she didn't get into the net. That was good. The Warriors have 1 shot to get it out. A good improvisation. Gets it just across the pole. The officials call the flag out of bounds, and they blow the whistle. They call the ball out of bounds, and it is out of bounds against the Mustangs. So now for the Warriors, it's only a 1-point deficit. Should they get it here, it'll be a massive shift in momentum. A massive shift in momentum. Munoz with the serve, set up for Banks. Cortez is there, and Onrubia is going to have a huge hit. Is it in? Yes! Ana Onrubia, 12 kills in the game. And that one will tie it up against the Mustangs, 13-13. Munoz serving, Talamantes there to dig. Jackie Trevino setting it up for Ramirez, who's blocked, and back into Mustang territory. Cortez is there to meet it. Pantillano with a crossbody hit. Marburger setting it up for Banks again, but it's met by Morales, and Marbury is going to have a huge hit. Diving dig for Talamantes. She's already at 20-plus digs for her team. The Mustangs trying all they can, and Pantillano with the first dig. It'll be a pass to Marbury. Another dig by Talamantes, doing everything she can. I don't know how her arms have not fallen off from all the hits that she's been digging. And that one is going to go directly into the ground in Mustang territory. The Warriors get their first lead in this 4th set, and that was Ana Onrubia with kill number 13. Timeout called by the Mustangs, and we'll take a break. And ladies and gentlemen, another exciting set between both squads. We'll be right back here on Rio Sports Live.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Hi, I'm Coach Nava with Westaco East High School. Thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
Willkommen to Welcome to Hacienda Ford's Trucktoberfest.
Trucktoberfest is the biggest sale of the year on new trucks and SUVs at Hacienda Ford. Now, no matter what options you want, it's at Hacienda Ford. Right now, get a 2019 Ford Expedition for 0% interest for 72 months plus $2,000 bonus cash.
Trucktoberfest means Hacienda has it.
Thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
Located in the historic downtown district in San Benito is Main Street Boutique. A perfect stop, great atmosphere, locally owned and operated, and new items coming in every day. Something for everyone. Main Street Boutique in San Benito.
And we're back here, ladies and gentlemen. The Mustangs were able to score the first after the timeout, but now the Warriors get their lead back on a kill by Morbury to make 4 kills for her in this game. Unbelievable plays by both offense. And they set up from behind. That was Ramirez. Ball hits the net, but the Warriors tried to recover it, and they will not. That was 4 hits, so the Mustangs tied up at 15 in what has been a crazy finale to District 36A. And Mercedes Lara is going to serve. Both teams are tied 15-15. And Lara with the serve hits the net, and that's how the Warriors are going to get their lead back. And it's 16-15 Mustangs. Correction, 16-15 Warriors substitutions, and Mia Mata comes back. Set up for Banks, and Banks is able to tie it up again. So for Demi Banks, that's 10 kills now in the game. 10 kills, 1 block. 16-16, there's some boos going on, but Coach Canales, nothing but positive thoughts. And the right-hand hit on Rubia, going high into the air, setting it up for Salinas, but it's an overpowering hit to go out of bounds, so now the Mustangs are in the lead. 17-16. And Demi Banks coming back to serve. 10 kills, 1 block, 1 ace. Setting it up for Mata, who gets blocked. Whistle blown, and it looks like the ball went out of bounds. Or no, it does not, because the point goes directly to Nikki Rowe. So it was a foul against the Mustangs to make it 17-17 and tie it up. Munoz is going to head back to the bench. Coach Canales alternating with Cifuentes and Munoz as the setters. And good hit by Liska to bring the lead back to the Mustangs, 18-17. So for Natalie Liska, that's her 5th kill in the game, and we have 4 Mustangs that have breached the 5-kill mark. Enriquez setting up for a hit. Talamante is there to dig it, and it's going to be a hit by Silva. Onrubia is there to meet it, and Onrubia will swing it out into Mustang territory. Trevino, and it's a little floater, but it will not go inbounds as the Warriors played it perfectly. Cortez was there to dig it. Onrubia was there to punch it out. Literally punch it out. And set up from behind. It is hit. And ball going high into the air. That's going to be Mustang's ball, pushed out of bounds by Silva. Going back to Onrubia for the Warriors. Gets it over the arms of Fernandez. Sliding dig by Trevino. Talamante setting it up for Silva to get it out. And it's going over to Enriquez, who has the ball hit, but it goes out of bounds. We're tied at 18, and for Victoria Enriquez, that's another kill, marking 5 kills for her in this game. And for the Warriors, only 2 players that have made the 5 kill mark in this game. That's Ana Onrubia and Victoria Enriquez. And ball almost aced by the Warriors, but Enriquez will get another kill in the game, and she's fired up. Warriors up 19-18. Coach Doffing calling a timeout. We'll take another break on our end, ladies and gentlemen, here on Rio Sports Live for an exciting set number 4.
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias. Su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
And we're back here, ladies and gentlemen. McAllen Memorial down by 1, 18-19 against the McAllen Rowe Warriors. As the Warriors will have the ball, serving Brianne Morales. Onrubia just a couple of seconds ago high-fiving all their players, knowing that if they win this set, they win the match. And it's going to be a setup for Enriquez, who has a little floater. Talamantes, was she there to meet it? How did she do that? Warriors get it back into Mustang territory. Talamantes is going to try and dig it, but she won't have to. The Mustang sisters do it for her. And ball by Enriquez, 3rd kill in a row for Victoria Enriquez, and the Warriors are up by 2. It's 20-18. Morales serving again. Good serve, met by Marburger. Trevino is trying to set it up for Silva, and Silva will try to crossbody hit it. The whistle is blown as a Mustang hits the net, and it's 21-18 Warriors. And officials getting closer, trying to discuss what happened. Coach Canales claims that, yes, a player went into the net. The officials discussing it. Coach Doffing trying to defend it. And it looks like it's going to be a reset as they couldn't decide what was happening. Coach Canales not happy about it, not upset about it, but not happy about it. So that'll negate the points, and it'll be a reset of plays with the Warriors having the ball back. Trevino is going to pass it over to Silva again. It's met by Munoz, and Onrubia monster hit digged by Lara, and monster hit by Silva. Correction, yes, Silva. That one is good. Mustangs down by 1 to score 20-19. And substitution, Silva and Lara will rest. Henderson comes back for the Mustangs, as well as Ramirez. Henderson to serve, jump serve. Cortez. Cifuentes Onrubia is blocked, and we are tied at 20. And a timeout is going to be called by Coach Canales, clapping, nothing but all smiles for her. She has all the confidence in the world that her team is going to win this one. Meanwhile, Coach Doffing is going to do whatever it takes to help her team get back into this game. Not only do they need to win this set, but they're going to have to win set number 5 too if they're going to be able to take this match. Both teams, tremendous offense. It is in awe with how well these girls are playing. Ana Onrubia with 13 kills. Victoria Enriquez, 7 kills. Mia Mata, 2 kills, but crucial kills. Cassidy Salinas and Lauren Marbury both tied with not only 4 kills, but 1 block each. As the timeout expired, and Henderson is going to serve, taking a couple of steps, and the serve going directly over to Warrior territory, and it's going to be a hit. Is it good? Yes, Mia Mata with another hit. I don't think anybody saw that one coming. The Mustangs were as shocked as we were. 21-20 Mustangs, 21-20 Warriors. Mata to serve. Mia Mata with 2 aces and 3 kills. Onrubia will dump it into Mustang territory. Ramirez with the hit, met by Morales on Rubio, will softly get it out of there. Trevino setting it up. Ball out of bounds, touched by a Warrior, and they say no. 22-20 with the Warriors on top. And the Warriors coming back to serve. Mia Mata right-hand serve. And set up for Ramirez. Going high to Pantillano, blocked, but is it going to go out of bounds? Yes! So a good block by the Mustangs. Unfortunately, that ball deflects out of bounds. And 2 points away are the Warriors from winning this game. Jackie Trevino setting it up. Ball inbounds? Yes, inbounds. That was Fernandez with the kill. Fernandez with 8 kills in this game. Mustangs getting the ball back, only down by 2. Talamantes is going to serve with a little floater going directly into Warrior territory. Mata with the dig. The Warriors have one shot to get it out. A little miscommunication, but fortunately they get it. Banks with a monster hit, met by, it looks to be Cifuentes. Onrubia takes it out. Onrubia is going to pass it to Cifuentes. Cifuentes will pass it to Onrubia. Ball high into the air. They'll have one shot to get it out. Talamantes with a dig. Pass by Trevino into Warrior territory. Great hit by the Mustangs. Talamantes, another dig. And that one is going to go directly out, but 4 hits. 4 hits against the Mustangs, so that makes it game point for the Warriors. We are at game point, ladies and gentlemen. Should Rowe win this one, they win the match. And that was Munoz with the serve. Hit by Fernandez. Unfortunately for the Warriors, that goes out of bounds. Is anybody else heart racing here, ladies and gentlemen? The Warriors have a shot at winning this match. The Mustangs need 2 to force it into 26 points. Ball high into the air. Munoz passing it over to Marbury. That was Marburger to Banks. Banks is met by Munoz. Mata is there to pass it over directly into Marbury into Mustang territory. It's going to be a setup from the ground, and it is in the ground. That is Demi Banks with the kill. 24-23 with the Warriors still on top. It is still game point for Nikki Rowe. Demi Banks, 11 kills in the game, 1 block, 1 ace. Coach Canales is going to call a quick timeout. It is still game point for Nikki Rowe. Should they win this next set, they will win the match. What will happen here, ladies and gentlemen? Will the Mustangs instigate another comeback, or will the Warriors keep their lead and take this and create a big upset? This could be one of the biggest upset in district since the McAllen Memorial Mustangs defeated the Mackay Bulldogs in early September. Coach Canales motivating her squad, all coming back in. Everyone in the stands is on their feet. Everyone on the Rowe side on their feet. Ball, McAllen Memorial. Score 24-23. Serving it was Marburger, and a hit by Pantillano. Mustangs recover it into Warrior territory. It's going to be a setup for Pantillano again. Ball partially tipped, but still in play. The Warriors have one shot to get it out, and they will with the help of Ramirez. It's going to be a hit by Marbury. Monster hit, and it goes out of bounds! It goes out of bounds and upset here at Nikki Rowe High School. Did anybody get an alert on their cell phones for an upset alert? The McAllen Memorial Mustangs lose against the Nikki Rowe Warriors in the finale of district play. This was an unbelievable matchup here, ladies and gentlemen. I am highly impressed by how both squads have played. The McAllen Memorial Mustangs and the McAllen Rowe Warriors continue it, gave it all they got, played terrific offensively. Unfortunately for the Mustangs, the Warriors wanted it more. To conclude the regular season at home, the McAllen Rowe Warriors defeat the McAllen Memorial Mustangs, creating not only one of the biggest upsets here in District 36A, but if Mackay wins against PSJ North, that will make them the sole district champions. Originally, had McAllen Memorial won this game and Mackay won the other, it would have been a tie because of how they both lost to each other early on in the season. But now with this loss, Mackay may have a chance at winning district. Unbelievable play by Coach Canales, being able to motivate her squad. Great confidence by her in believing in her team. Ana Onrubia with 13 kills to help her team win this one. Victoria Enriquez, 7 kills. Samantha Cifuentes, 2 kills. Jillian Pantillano, 4 crucial kills. 3 aces that really helped her team win this game. Cassidy Salinas, Norton Morbury, Mia Mata, all of them playing terrific, giving their absolute best. It was a great game to watch. I am glad I was able to witness it. For all the fans here that listen to us here on Real Sports Live, I hope you enjoyed it. This was a terrific finale to District 36A. From all of us here on Real Sports Live, our executive producer, Joe Bowling, our camera operator, Bert Ruiz, I'm Alex Espinosa signing off in what has been a terrific game between the McAllen Memorial Mustangs and the Rowe Warriors.